Hi students, how are you? I hope each one among you are doing great and well. Welcome to Supnit's classes. This is Rahmat Latif, your biology educator. In this video, we are going to learn about digestion and absorption, or we can say human physiology. As you all know that we need some major components in our food, right? We need some major components in our food like talking about carbohydrates, right? Proteins, fats. These are major components which we require in our food: carbohydrates, proteins, fats. Okay. And these components, they are necessary for what? Energy process, so that our body gets energy, right? But we need, on the same side, we need vitamins and minerals as well. We need vitamins and minerals as well, but comparatively compared to carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals are required but in lesser amount. Okay, I hope this concept is clear, right? We need water as well, and inside water we have minerals, as we already know. We need water so that dehydration won't occur, so that we will remain rehydrated, we will remain hydrated, sorry. Okay, in this slide we learned that we need carbohydrates, proteins, fats, that means major components of food. For example, carbohydrates, we have proteins, we have fats. We need all these components in order to get energy from the food. Okay, vitamins and minerals are also required but in smaller quantities, they are required in small quantity. Okay, water is required in order to avoid dehydration, so that we will remain hydrated. I hope this concept is clear, right? Why do we need these components in our food? We don't need food only for energy, we need food for repairing process also. For example, inside us, we some tissue has been damaged. In order to repair that, we need to consume food, we need to have energy, so that only that we can remain fit, remain healthy, right? I hope this concept is clear. But they are present in the form of biomacromolecules. These carbohydrates, proteins, fats, they are present inside our food, in which, I'll write it down. Carbohydrates, fats, proteins, they are present in our food. In which form? In in the form of biomacromolecules. Okay, I'll write it down. Okay, carbohydrates, fats, proteins, they are present inside our body. In which form? In the form of biomacromolecules. They are present in which form? Biomacromolecules. Macro means larger, those substances which have big size, which are larger in number. Okay, they are present in that form, but our body can't consume those biomacromolecules. Okay, they can't be utilized in our body in their original form, that is in what we call it as macromolecular shape. So we need to break down these molecules. We need to break down. We need to break down these molecules so that our food will get digested and absorbed. Okay, in simple substances. This is the definition of digestion actually. The process of conversion of complex food substances to simple absorbable form is called digestion. I'll write it down. What is digestion? Let me write it down. what digestion means. Okay, digestion, it simply means conversion of complex complex food substances to simple absorbable absorb absorbable form. This is known as digestion. Digestion simply means conversion of complex food substances to simple absorbable form. That is known as digestion. I hope this concept, this definition is clear. Say for example, I'm eating something and that is present in complex food form, right? That's present in, might be in rectangular shape, in square, in circle, in square, in triangular form, so on and so forth. That means I'm consuming basically complex food substance. Say for example, I'm consuming pizza, I'm consuming burger, I'm consuming any any of the food, be that fast food, be that junk food, be that be that food which is prepared in our own homes, right? So we really, that is present in complex form, and we need to converge, we need to you know we need to change this complex food substance into simple absorbable form. That is known as digestion. Only that our food will get digested, right? Only then our food will get digested, will get absorbed by our intestines, which we are further going to learn in detail. But here please remember this definition, that conversion of complex food substances to simple absorbable form is known as digestion. I hope this concept is clear. And this digestion takes place by mechanical or biochemical method. I'll write it down. Digestion definition is clear. Now we have to digest the food. How can we digest the food? We can digest the food through mechanical and biochemical method. I'll write it down. Digestion takes place through mechanical and biochemical methods. Okay, mechanical and biochemical method. I hope this concept is clear. Digestion. How does digestion takes place? Digestion simply takes place through mechanical and biochemical method. Talking about mechanical method includes chewing of food. For example, I am consuming some food. I need to chew that. This is mechanical digestion. This digestion is known as mechanical, which took place through in the mouth through teeth. Okay, mechanical churning is taking place. And biochemical method include digestion with the help of acid HCl, which is present in stomach, with the help of enzymes that is included in biochemical method. That is known as digestion basically. Okay. Digestion simply means conversion of complex food substances into simple absorbable form, and digestion takes place through mechanical and biochemical method. Mechanical digestion took place through mouth, through with the help of teeth, right? And biochemical digestion took place inside the stomach with the help of HCl, hydrochloric acid, or enzymes. I hope this concept is clear, right? Now we will study about digestive system. Obviously, we are talking about digestion. So digestion obviously will took place inside digestive system, right? I'll write it down. Digestion takes place inside digestive takes place inside digestive system, right? And this digestive system includes alimentary canal and associated glands. This digestive system includes alimentary canal and associated glands. This includes alimentary canal, right? And we have some glands associated with this digestive system, which we are going to learn in detail in this chapter. First of all, remember digestion took place inside digestive system, and digestive system involves alimentary canal and associated glands, right? First of all, remember alimentary canal begins with an anterior opening mouth. Alimentary canal starts from here from mouth and ends up through the posteriorly through the anus. I'll write it down. Alimentary canal starts up with anterior part mouth, right? And ends posteriorly through anus. Alimentary canal starts up with anterior opening mouth here and ends posteriorly through anus. This is all alimentary canal. That passage, that canal is known as alimentary canal, which extends from mouth up to the posterior portion, which is known as anus. And talking about mouth first of all, mouth leads to a buccal cavity. This whole cavity inside is known as buccal cavity or oral cavity. I'll erase it. Now we know alimentary canal starts up with mouth, and mouth includes, I'll write it down. Alimentary canal starts up with mouth. It has oral cavity, or we can say buccal cavity. It has oral cavity or buccal cavity. Inside oral cavity, see, this cavity is known as oral cavity, and you don't need to cram what we have in oral cavity. Just look on yourself. Oral cavity includes number of teeth. We have lot of teeth inside oral cavity. Along with teeth, we have muscular tongue, right? Mouth has oral cavity, or we can say buccal cavity, and inside buccal cavity we have teeth, number of teeth, or we can say muscular tongue, right? We have teeth or muscular tongue. And look, our teeth, they are not, they are just bounded. They are just bounded. So we can say they are embedded in a socket. This bone is known as jawbone. And teeth are embedded in a socket of jawbone, and that type of attachment is called thecodont. Look, don't get confused. First of all, you have to remember alimentary canal. We have mouth, oral cavity, or we can say mouth. Inside mouth, we have oral cavity or buccal cavity. Inside buccal cavity, we have teeth, we have muscular tongue. Right? Now, you need to remember this. Let me clear it. I'll say what we mean by thecodont. What do we mean by thecodont? This is an attachment basically. So thecodont simply means attachment of teeth. When our teeth are embedded, teeth are embedded in a socket of jaw bone, and that type of attachment is known as thecodont. Thecodont. What is thecodont? Thecodont simply means when our teeth are embedded in a socket of jaw bone, that type of attachment is known as thecodont. Okay. I hope this concept is clear. And as you all know that we talking about particularly about mammals, and in mammals talking particularly about human beings, we just have two sets of teeth during our life. We have two sets of teeth during our life. First one is temporary or deciduous teeth, right? Which we also call as milk teeth, right? Another one we have permanent teeth or adult teeth. Permanent or adult teeth. These teeth, milk teeth, they shed down when we get adult, and new permanent teeth comes up, right? And this type of dentition is known as diphyodont. Diphyodont, di means two, diphyodont. Di means two. That means we have two sets of teeth during our life. First one is temporary or deciduous teeth. Another one is permanent or adult teeth. Temporary is also known as milk teeth. Okay, I hope this concept is clear. Why is it known as diphyodont? Let me clear it. Okay. Now, we have heterodont dentition as well. Heterodont dentition means we have different types of teeth. Heterodont dentition. We don't have same type of teeth, right? That's why it's known as heterodont dentition. And heterodont dentition simply means we have different types of teeth. We have almost 32 teeth. An adult human being has 32 teeth. And these teeth are arranged in the form of incisors, canines, premolars, molars, right? They are arranged in incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. And we have dental formula. In humans, we have dental formula of adults, that is 2123 divided by 2123, not divided by, sorry, it's 2123 by 2123. What is this 2123 by 2123? And if you will count them, they only they are just 16 a number. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. They are only 16 in number, but I am saying we have 32 teeth. In an adult human being, we have 32 teeth, right? But this dental formula is of one side. Say for example, here we have 2123, two incisors, one canine, two premolars, three molars, and in lower side we have same. And talking about this, we need to multiply this dental formula by 2, and you will get total 32. Okay, but please, you don't have to write the dental formula as 4246. No, you have to write 2123 by 2123. That means upper half we have 2123, lower half we have 2123. यहाँ से left we have 2123, lower we have 2123. Okay, I hope this concept is clear. And teeth our teeth they are made up of our teeth are made up of enamel, the hardest substance. Okay, our teeth are made up of enamel, which is the hardest substance. teeth is made up of enamel, which is the hardest substance actually. And along with teeth in buccal cavity, we have muscular tongue, right? We have muscular tongue. Say this tongue, it is a freely movable muscular organ. It's a muscular organ which helps in the mastication of food. Tongue, it's a muscular organ, movable muscular organ, and it helps in mastication of food because it helps our food to get mixed with saliva so that the food will get masticated. Mastication of food. Tongue helps in mastication of food. Okay, I hope this concept is clear. And see, our tongue is attached to the floor of oral cavity. Tongue, I'll make it. I'll try to make it. Say for example, this is our oral cavity. I'll try to make. This is our teeth. Same we have on the downside. Inside this we have tongue. And this tongue is attached here, not above. Okay, we have attached with the floor of the oral cavity. This is oral cavity. I can't show you inside. I'm showing the outside view. Tongue, we have tongue inside the mouth, and that is attached somehow somewhere here, right? Tongue is attached to the floor. This is floor, oral cavity. This is floor. This is roof, which is also known as palate. So tongue is attached to the floor of oral cavity, and that attachment is known that is attached with the frenulum. Tongue is attached to the frenulum part of oral cavity. Okay, and you might see, you can check the mirror in order to see that our tongue has small projections which are known as papillae. Our tongue has small projections which are known as papillae, and some of which have taste buds. They are papillae and some of which bear taste buds. Okay, and we are done with oral cavity, we are done with mouth, we are done with teeth, we are done with tongue. Now what happens? This mouth opens up into a short pharynx. After mouth, we have pharynx which is short, and pharynx is just box like structure. It serves as common passage for food and air. After mouth, we have shorter passage, which is also known as pharynx, which serves as common passage for both food and air. And through this pharynx, two pipes arises. Through this pharynx, two pipes arise. One is like this, another one is like this. This one pipe is esophagus, which is also known as food pipe. Another one is trachea, which is also known as windpipe. Trachea is windpipe, esophagus is food pipe. Okay, I hope this concept is clear. Now what happens? Windpipe, I'll erase it. I'll make it like this. Say for example, this is pharynx. After pharynx, we have two pipes. One is like this, another one is like this. One pipe is esophagus, food pipe, another one is trachea, which is also known as windpipe. Okay, I hope this concept is clear. And this windpipe, it has a cartilaginous flap. It has a gate-like structure like this. Opening of trachea is known as glottis, and it's covered by epiglottis, a cartilaginous flap. Epiglottis is made up of cartilage. It's a cartilaginous flap, okay? Opening of trachea is known as glottis, and it's covered by epiglottis. Epiglottis simply means what we call it as epiglottis is the cartilaginous flaps which covers the glottis. Okay. And esophagus, talking about esophagus, it's a thin pipe. Esophagus is a thin pipe which extends posteriorly, passing first of all through the neck, then thorax region, then diaphragm region, then reaches a J-shaped bag-like structure which is also known as stomach. Esophagus is a thin structure which extends through neck, then through thorax, then through diaphragm, and finally leads to J-shaped bag-like structure which is known as stomach. Okay, I hope this concept is clear. And we have muscular sphincter. I'll erase it. Say for example, this is pharynx. We have two pipes, esophagus and windpipe. Talking about esophagus is a thin structure and it opens up into a J bag like J shaped structure which is also known as stomach. Okay, and we have muscular sphincter here. And since it's present in between stomach and esophagus, that's why it's also known as gastroesophageal sphincter. It's known as it's present between stomach and esophagus. That's why it's known as this muscular sphincter is known as gastroesophageal sphincter, and it is basically muscular sphincter. I hope this concept is clear, right? I'll meet you in any other interesting session. Till then, goodbye, take care, thank you so much.